We've got about 4 minutes left, so I want to ask you just a couple more questions. How can you make sure that AI-driven personalization is responsible and is also aligned with customer expectations?
Yeah, as I said, right, like LLM ops is the huge space and
Mm.
guardrails and bias metrics. I think people are very interested in building the application, but they're not putting enough efforts in gathering the metrics back from the application and look at whether the bias is happening or is the customer satisfaction is there or not. Though they are not doing that. So reliability metrics is like how much time it's taking customer to get the answer, how much time it's taking, whether there is errors coming in, error rate. There are a lot of metrics around the product, right? So we need to capture that. On top of it, when the response happened, how much time it took to give the response, and if the response is right or wrong. There should be again one more process to validate it, right? So that is very important. So when we are testing with small amount of data, everything works super good. In production, it starts breaking or maybe seeing biased responses to it. Even Google had a really crazy bias metrics coming out last year when they launched Gemini, and people were crazy about it because there are like certain things which you need to be very careful when you're catering your audience. So as I said, LLM ops and reliability metrics are the key to understand how the customer are interacting and whether we are giving the right information and getting the right surveys across customers to see whether they're satisfied or not is very important.
Yeah, thank you very much. That makes sense. And finally, looking ahead, Sesh, what's the next frontier for AI-powered customer experience at Comcast? What might feel kind of normal in the next 2 to 5 years that seems kind of futuristic today?
Yeah, so that's a really great question. One thing I would say is like the cost is coming down. The inference, like we call when the customer when a model response back, it's called inference. The inference cost is slowly coming down. Compared to last year, it reduced now, and I feel like in next couple of years it will be even more cheaper. That is one thing. And models are evolving really fast. Every day it's optimizing, and because they're putting billions of dollars every single day, the competition is pretty high, and everyone wanna win their race, and everyone they wanna have their one piece of pie out of this one. So the competition is pretty high, and models are evolving really fast. The good part is, I think maybe in next 2 or 3 years, you will not differentiate whether it's a human or a chatbot. You cannot differentiate between both of it. It'll go seamless. It'll start expressing like emotions. It'll start give pauses and all of it. I think already ChatGPT is doing it. But like in the customer facing applications, people get really frustrated really fast. So we need to so the what happens is like when in the future, based upon the customer interaction, customer mood, the response will change. If you are talking to a funny person, the response will be a little different. When the customer is getting angry or he's not satisfied, the response will change. So that will happen at the real time. It'll not like, okay, we need to go back and fix it. It's not like that. So it's revolving really fast. As I said, you will see all the lines getting disappear in few years, and you'll start seeing talking more to chatbots in a real-time fashion with more emotions and all of it.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? We've come such a long way. Well, Sesh, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure chatting to you. I'm glad that we managed to get through all of the questions that I had for you. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. It's been great pleasure talking to you and to the team here. Uh, Please feel free if you need anything. I'm available on LinkedIn. And yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Sesh. And if you did want to reach out to Sesh on LinkedIn, I have attached his profile to his Zoom profile. So it'll be nice and easy to find him. But yeah, thanks so much, Sesh, and thanks to the audience for joining us.
Thank you.